Each year, roughly 80 men and women from the Permian Basin put on these uniforms with the hopes of earning the title of Marine. Now today, the vice principal of Fort Stockton and myself got a little taste of what it's like to go through that transformation. What would be a bus of hopeful and nervous recruits is instead filled with educators today.
This is a position of attention. This is the only position you'll stand in when you seek any Marine, sailor, or civilian while aboard my base. Do you understand? Yes, sir. Hey, do you understand? Yes, sir.
Our first stop, the infamous yellow footprints. It's the first step recruits take toward becoming a part of the world's finest fighting force, the United States Marine Corps.
The Marine Corps does in 3 months what some parents couldn't do 18, 19 years of that individual's life.
From running to jumping over logs and learning the official march of the Marine Corps, it was a busy and impactful day to say the least. Joseph Baker, the vice principal of Fort Stockton High School, went on this trip so he could better educate and explain what becoming a Marine is all about to his students back home.
Well, I'm pretty impressed with the amount of work that a new Marine has to do, I can tell you that. There's a lot of work that goes into it. I'm also impressed with the drill instructors. They sure seem to know what they're doing.
This unique journey is just getting started. Tomorrow we'll be spending the day at the Marine Corps Air Station in Miramar to learn about the history of the branch, and we'll also get a chance to meet the Marine Corps Band. Reporting in San Diego, California, Deanna Lopez, CBS 7 News. It's been around since 1921. The Marine Band San Diego. Today, 58 educators had the honor of hearing them play.
You know, when you think about a Marine Corps band or an Army band or any band, all you ever think about is them marching down the street in a parade. We saw a very different side to the Marine Corps.
Well, what you saw today, it's kind of the cherry on top, where we get to do what we want to play or play what we want to play. But for the most part, our bread and butter is marching in the square, down the street, looking good, playing a Sousa march or a military march.
Sergeant Williami Fihaki is one of the band's trombone players, and believe it or not, he didn't pick up his instrument until his junior year of high school.
My parents put me in band in high school and took me out of sports. So it was kind of a punishment, but now I look back, it was a great call, so I thank my parents now.
These young men are just 9 of 43 Marines who make up the band. Along with their performance, they made sure to educate all the teachers and administrators in the room on how future recruits can audition for the ensemble.
But any student in high school that is thinking about a career in the Marine Corps band, or for any of the service bands for that matter, I think I have a lot of good information for them that could put them on the right track to get into that band and be a Marine.
Sergeant Fihaki and his fellow Marines feel lucky enough to serve this country in more than one way.
The beautiful thing about what we do is, you know, what we did earlier today, touching lives in the way that only music can explain and that can define.
Now tomorrow will be our longest day yet and most memorable. We'll be given the opportunity to witness the transformation from recruit to Marine. Reporting in San Diego, California, Deanna Lopez, CBS 7 News. They say here during the Crucible is where Marines are made. Today we got the honor of watching over 300 recruits earn the prestigious title. It's the sounds of a new formed brotherhood.
Company, attend!
Today marks the end to a 54-hour-long grueling journey for Echo Company.
We spent 2 days doing nothing but obstacles. We have long walks. They got sleep deprivation, food deprivation, lack of physical comforts. So it is hard, but if you got the heart, you can do it, man.
But as tears fall down their faces, they remember what all that physical and mental pain was for.
You should remember this day forever with pride, for you have accomplished what few dare to even try. You have earned the title Marine.
A title that can only be earned with sweat, discipline, and heart.
It felt amazing, like no other feeling I've ever felt. It was a sense of accomplishment beyond anything that I could possibly explain.
Overall, this experience was absolutely phenomenal. In my eyes,
because I accomplished something that I never thought I would do in my life.
It took these Marines 3 long months to get to this point, but it's time they say was well worth every second. Tomorrow will be our last day here in San Diego. It will be another emotional day as we watch a group of Marines march across the parade deck for graduation. Reporting in San Diego, California, Deanna Lopez, CBS 7 News. Walking in perfect rhythm, these 295 men can now say they are officially a part of the Marine Corps family.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's tremendous. It was a big hurdle and a huge accomplishment, but it's just a step so far. So we still got a few more to go.
In the last 3 months, these new Marines have been challenged mentally and physically, all while facing little sleep and food.
The brotherhood you have with the other recruits, that's what kept me going. We all fought through the pain. We all have memories now that we can share together, and it feels good.
These men aren't the only ones who've been waiting for this big day. So have their families.
It was overwhelming. You think, you're in the squad bay talking with all your friends. We're big, we're bad, we're tough. And then the moment you get dismissed and you see them and you give a hug, it just goes away.
Instilled with the core values of honor, courage, and commitment, these men are proud to be part of the few and proud. In San Diego, California, Deanna Lopez, CBS 7 News.